Houston, hello. Glad to have you with us at NRG Stadium as we are set to find out who will walk away with the trophy as champion of the Tax Act Texas Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Motion from the offense. Running back searching for a hole. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Lets it fly. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hurricanes will punt it away on 4th down. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Broncos offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. That's caught. It's Mendoza. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They're going to run it. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of lofts one high and deep. He's got it at the 15. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going to that ball. Nice job.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Byard. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41.
That's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll give it to the back. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll leave it with him. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Fires into the end zone. And he intercepts it. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows them. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense because you don't have hands? Yeah.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run play action. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Off the play fake. It's complete. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. The give. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Gives it to the back on the draw. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Handoff from the gun. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. And now on 2nd down for this offense. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Trying play action. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Back to pass, it's fired. Now he's going to break the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback is snowed under. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. It might be a good call later on in the game.
The Broncos will punt this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
They're trying to get to it. At the 35, he's loose. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback? They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got the quick pass. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Caught near the sticks. It's Mendoza. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now the play fake. Lost one deep down the right side. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And once he got loose, it was all over.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On target. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Shakes off the tackler. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Trying to move them on the counter. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. And the Broncos have their offense in high gear. They'll put the tight end in motion. The give on the inside. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll try the left side. Smashes through.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line.
And that pass is intercepted. Got room on the return. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down around the 23-yard line.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that up to touchdown.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Canes!
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Dropping back, it's Byard. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
There's just not a lot of great play calls, guys, for 3rd in California. So you hand it off, you try to get some of that yardage back, and see what happens next. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Line gets set, 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes a catch at the 20. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Miami!
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Byard. Finds his big tight end. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Escapes the sack. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. He wants to throw. Spits it out to the back. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking for room, it's Ali. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, we wondered all week how this one was going to play out, and through 2 quarters of ball, the answer is like a good old-fashioned barn burner. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who Once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. To the air. It's fired. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll field the punt and take it back. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He leaves it with his back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. He's got it again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's fired. Quickly to the tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Mendoza. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They're going to throw it again. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Wonder if they'll throw it again after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 49. Leaves it with the back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Finds his man down the middle. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. He's got the tight end. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The give to the fullback. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Field goal is good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That last score sort of felt like the finishing touches on a great meal, didn't it, as they get ready to line up for the kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
We reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Dropping back, it's fired. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas. And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Working the middle, it's complete. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds a man in the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day, this one from 23. Splits the uprights, good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And how about this defense? They got the donut going. And here's one thing I'll tell you about the donut. Late in the game, you're talking about on the field. We want to finish this thing and keep that 0 on the scoreboard. No matter who's in the game, who we've rotated with, everybody's trying to get a 0 up there.
And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Back to pass, it's fired. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. He lofted high and deep down the left side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? And here comes the offense on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man in the middle. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Back to the air one more time. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll try it on the ground. Discards a man. Refuses to go down. Keeps those legs churning. Tackled, but he has a first down. And the Broncos are on the move. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to pass on second down. Throws to the back. This one's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Trying to show their strength with the run on fourth down. The Broncos have a first down. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. Looking to go up top on first down. Flips it out to the back. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. To the air, it's fired. Getting some heat. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The give to the single back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. And the Broncos have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run it from the gun. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Turning to the running game on first and goal. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. He's got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And they get him again. This has not been the day we expected. This young man, we expect great things. Like, he is one of the better players in college football. You think he'd come out, put on a show, but this defense has had his number all game long.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And it's right down the boulevard. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. Power football with the run. Runs through a tackle. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.